They're down there in Tennessee, and Brother Chad reopened the church. I'm just going to have Brother Chad come up and just share with us what's going on with that.
Well, is that there? All right. We got some good people in the sound booth over there. Appreciate them. My son was going to help out, so I said maybe we got a problem with sound this morning. It's hard to believe it's been almost 2 years since we had left from here, and came back a few months ago. We had just told God and said, God, we'll give the house to you, whatever you want to do, and so we planned and kind of talked about it, and then we put it up on the market and got someone to buy it, and then we planned to come out here and do the closing after my son's wedding. My son just got married on the 4th of July, so we just got that done and came here, and then during that time they pulled out, so they had some other problems, and so now we don't have a closing, so just praying whatever God wants to do with the house. So pray with us on that because we're not sure still. So, but we came back to load up a U-Haul for my son, and I see Kay has some. They might take all the U-Hauls before us, but they're downsizing as well. But hopefully they'll take a bunch of stuff. But my son, they're of course they're newly married and getting into a house. 1st of August, finishing up a little bit of stuff down there in Pensacola. So we're going to load up a bunch of stuff for them to take it down and outfit their house a little bit. So we'll be leaving back out of here Thursday, trying to drive all the way back, and then 1st of August take that down to them. The wedding was really good, so that was an enjoyable time. Faith would have loved to come here. She said she really wanted to come, but couldn't take a whole month off of work, so she was sad about that. But she wanted to tell you all hi. As far as stuff in Tennessee, a lot of stuff has happened. I mean, it's pastoring here versus maybe overseas is not much different. I would just say people might be a little more spoiled than over there. Problems are the same. People are the same. You got different things. But, when we first got there, the pastor had retired, so we're taking over a church that was about ready to close. When his family left, there weren't very many left, and a couple of them didn't like the changes or things we're doing to try and get things going again. So they tried to chase us out, and so you have to deal with that. And again, just an old church in a small town, so all the things that come with it. But it took over a year to kind of get things straightened out and going that way. And so now we're getting a bunch of visitors. Not many have joined, but we're getting some regular visitors now. The town has really changed after COVID. They had a lot of empty houses. Now they're all full. So again, like Douglas, you can't really find any place to live. It's completely full. And the people from coming in from all over. So that's a good opportunity for the church. So just to pray again for those that we can get people in church. A lot of people from California, they don't go to church anymore. They don't really like God, but a lot of people just, after COVID, I guess, just kind of quit church. So trying to get them back into church. Usually it's just the older people. And so we don't really have any kids. There's just some elderly people that we have. And so just praying for them. As far as stuff in India, that's still going on. So support that we give, we don't get much support. But what we do, we still send that to India. We still communicate with them, help them. The pastor over there this last month, Pastor Rakesh, had a motorcycle accident. Someone hit him, broke his foot. So he wasn't able to get around to a lot of churches. But that was good because then some of the other men that have been in training had to step up and do some work. So that was good for them. And then his wife had to have a gallbladder surgery and a couple things. So just that family has been hit with things. But ministry in India, again, has just gotten worse and worse and harder and harder. But the churches are still going. So just praying for them that there are some young men that are taking responsibility. There are some new places that they've been able to start, but just the churches being established on their own is a real blessing to be able to see, talk with them, just communicate with them. So that's really good. And so just continue praying for that. God's given us an open door there that we can continue to help ministry. There's a lot. Almost all other missionaries we know, they're most pulled out, not there. And so it allows us an opportunity to be able to help. There's also one up in Northeast India that we've been helping some as well. So some ministry up in Northeast India. Sometime in the future, when we get enough time, be able to make a trip back. I'm not sure when, but we'd really love to be able to make a trip back sometime. But can't be away from the church too long. There's not really anyone that's taking place. We have someone to step in while I'm gone, but can't really be gone for a long period of time. So, but we really appreciate all you guys, praying for you. Love to see you guys. We'll be here through Wednesday night, and so today get to visit some, and then maybe again on Wednesday. But we really appreciate being here, and just pray that that'll continue giving direction, taking care of some things, and we look forward to seeing what God will do here.